everybody, Kenz here. I am just doing a little experimental thing tonight with some Procreate art. I'm working on making the character portraits for all of our Lorecasters, and so I thought, why the heck not just try... Oh, this music's really loud, sorry. Why the heck not just like try showing you guys that process. I want to make it so clear. My friends tell me I'm a professional artist, and although I have lots of experience with lots of different mediums and things, I do not want anyone to think that I know what I'm doing all the time. So, similar to with Dungeon Alchemist, when you're watching me, you are just hanging out with me, and let's just turn on. We're just having a good time together. We're learning together. If you have tips you can share with me to make my process easier, great. I've been watching lots of tutorials and things trying to improve. I've only had Procreate for just over a year now. Normally I do watercolor or acrylic. I've been getting really into the digital art though. I did this map here for our campaign. I'm pretty proud of it, I'm not gonna lie. So it was my first digital art project. So like I can figure stuff out. But all that being said, when I'm doing drawings, I'm still working on getting better at my art. I do a lot of tracing, just to put that out there first thing, just to help me get the shapes right. And I want to... There's a lot of shame in the community around tracing, and I do feel that shame a little bit, but at the same time, I think that it's a good practice to help you get like different shapes and things, get the feel for how something's going to look, help you get proportions right. But that being said, with this new style of art I've been trying, I don't feel like proportions are quite as important as they were previously, like as they would be with like some other art projects, you know? So we're going to play around on here today. Now I got all those disclaimers out of the way. Probably unnecessary disclaimers because I love you guys. You're always so supportive and so sweet. And I can't imagine you guys being anything, I can't imagine being judgy or anything. But yeah, if I have the chat open, so I will be glancing up occasionally to see if you're telling me anything or saying anything or have any questions. But in the meantime, let's get going. I've been working on this today. I don't even know how long I'm going to be streaming for, but you know. So I was working on character portraits for our Lorecasters, and let me just go into my gallery here. That started with, we're planning another campaign here soon, and I started doing some like this. This style of art is called, like, this particular shading style is called cell shading. So this was my first attempt at that, and I'm not quite sure how... yeah, I like it. I think she still needs some like highlights in her hair. I'm not quite sure where the light was coming from exactly. Oh, it's supposed to be from this side. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Where the light is coming from is the hardest part. This guy, I don't even know. We're probably gonna do him over, but I'm really like pleased with how like she came out. Is for another campaign we'll be doing later in this year, hopefully. And then this is Chris's character. So I think he's really cute, and I'm excited about working on more of those. So all that being said, I was showing these to the other Lorecasters, like, hey guys, look, I'm starting on things, and I'm making like little character pictures. They're like, okay, those are cool. And I got a good response, which was nice, obviously. So then I was like, what if I did the actual Lorecaster characters? Here comes Ellie. And so I did some like this. And I originally planned to do it in the same cell shading, that kind of shading, cell shading style, but ended up, I do these like ADHD deep dives, and I ended up just like looking up so many different digital illustration tutorials that like doing cell shading just didn't seem to be as cool as doing other things. So this picture probably could have gotten finished like a couple months ago, but but I was trying new things. Also, where the light is coming from on here, I was like, I think it's coming from this way, but then I am learning and growing, as I said, with light. Light is tricky for me, so we'll keep learning and growing together. So I was doing that. This is more cell shading. This one is, and that's Julia's character, Prue, if you listen to our podcast. And this is more of like a blended style. I went for like really solid shadows on this one. And also was trying this thing with like including little backgrounds that were kind of fitting to their story. And so, yeah, I did a silver frame for that one. And I thought that was kind of cool, but a lot of people weren't a huge fan of the juxtaposition between the like actual photograph and the illustration. So we're not sure what's to, and then like the Lorecasters like logo cloud sort of situation, like what you see here, was also not feeling like a good fit. So we're still feeling that out. I tried a couple different things. I tried this. I'm not sure about that either. So, and like obviously solid circle is an option, but that's still, I don't know. It feels like it's missing something. With the frame, like the frame makes it kind of cool. I don't know. It looks kind of like a sticker, but I don't even know what color, like, circle we should be doing here, you know? Like if I do this gray, I feel like I'm getting sidetracked. I am getting sidetracked. That's what's happening here. So like, I don't know. We're working on it. It's, we're learning, we're growing, we're changing. Let's shift this back to normal. Like that isn't bad, but it's also not as cool as it could be. I don't know. So then I was like, I want to try a different style. So my character just joined the podcast, and her name is Chance, and she's just a fun, happy little cedar lady. And I was really excited. This is my, I've been seeing this kind of art style around, and I wanted to try my hand at it. So I combined like a few different things I was seeing on like Pinterest and on, you know, different like art sites and things. And I didn't want to steal from anybody, obviously. And I feel like what I came up with for my own interpretation, I'm really excited about it. And it kind of like, because with the Prue drawing I was getting really discouraged, and this kind of reinvigorated my excitement. I was up so late last night finishing her up because I was so excited. And I make multiple copies of everything I'm working on. You can see here I've got reference photos, multiple copies of things, so I never, like, if I go to make changes and I run out of layers, I can go back. But anyway, that's all of that. All that being said, we're working on Cordys now, because I feel like Chance is, she's looking pretty good. I'd like to give her some armor at some point, as well as some piercings. But in the meantime, I'm stoked about her. And these guys have been waiting for their portraits for a long time. So I'm not... So Cordys Frey is a water genasi. Or an air genasi, excuse me. An air genasi. And he's played by my good friend Carter. He's very fun, very silly. If you're wondering if I'm referring to Cordys or Carter, I don't know. They're the same. They're the same. ¿Por qué no los dos? As I was working on this earlier, I had originally had this facing forward, but I'm looking at all these reference pictures and they are all like 3/4 turn. So I'm kind of feeling like I want to do that instead, which means my eyes might be kind of in a different place. So come along with me. We're going to give him a center part. So this was Chance's hair outline. I kind of thought it might work for him. He wanted center part, always wind-blown look. So I'm going to take this and maybe like I can move this around a little bit. And I should move the ear back behind the hair. Excuse me. So I can move these layers around. I'm just getting over a cold, so I've still got the sniffles. I'm sorry if it's gross. So I'm feeling like, yeah, that needs to move more towards the center. And like this will just help me shape it out, and then I can always come back in later and like make adaptations. So I feel like this is gonna be too long in the front too. So it's just like helping me feel it out. I was going to go to Battle Mage tonight, but I was feeling Battle Mage where I play D&D. I was feeling like I wanted to work on these instead. I have a long list of to-do items on my to-do list. Long list of things on my list. And it felt good to get like one thing kind of crossed off of it. That thing being Chance. So I was like chasing that feeling. So I might text my family just to let them know I'm on. You know me. Just letting other people know. See, the playback for this part will be kind of annoying, but for now, it looks like it might just be me in here. And we'll do a little selfie for Instagram too, because why not? guys, I am doing some illustration on Twitch right now. Hi, say hi. Long story short, I'm just playing around with some different things. If you want to join me, please do. Link is here. Okay, I just watched it 8 times. Oh, hello, friends. I got someone watching. Thanks for joining me. So, posted. We're good to go. So, I'm thinking, like I said, I want to change this to be a side profile situation. I was originally had him forward facing, but I'm thinking that's not the vibe anymore. So, first thing I'm going to do, because it's one of my most favorite things to do with this, is I'm going to shade part of his ear here. So the part behind his ear, I click on that, and then I can click select, and then it will just pick out that one piece, and I could do right on top of this, but I'm not committed. I'm a non-committal kind of person when it comes to art. I have a million layers. So I'm going to do this instead. Switch my medium nozzle. Oh, and then I forgot, I gotta change it to, oh it is, it's on multiply, okay. Why is that not showing up? Oh, because it's on the back. Okay, that's why. So let me erase that. We'll try again. Do a little bit of this. I feel like that's going to be a little harsh, so I'm going to turn that down just to give us a little bit. There we go. So how does it look? I mean, I don't hate it. Let's blend it out a little bit. I'm going to use the same brush I used before. It didn't take it. And I can blend this out as well. If I like it, oh, you're itchy? I'm fine. I'm just my dog is like going to town on her leg, so I'm a little bit distracted by that. So erase with current brush. I don't know. Yeah. just leave it for now. I think it'll probably work. And if it doesn't, we can always play with it later. So, what I'm going to do is shape out his face a little more to be profile view. Turn the music down. I feel like it might be getting old. I really need to find other music. Oops. There we go. Silly me. There we go. Looks like I lost my only other viewer, so just pop in here. So we'll give him some cheekbones. Nothing crazy, nothing too fancy. And we'll build out his forehead just a little bit. It's kind of a lot of it, but okay, still have it on spray paint setting. Yeah, okay. So I feel like the ear is throwing me off, so we'll hide that for a second. Alright, so I'm looking at the angles here, and I feel like we've got, again, because this is an illustration style, it's gonna be like pretty loose, which is nice. But but that doesn't mean our proportions have to be wrong. Or have to be crazy wrong. Guess here I'll go back there anyway. Okay, I'm feeling decent about that. Let's get some eyes in here. This little side tab thing looks kind of like Squidward, like handsome Squidward with his cut jawline. Classic. Does this need to go like this? No, no. Okay. Try like moving some things around here. Warp. And then we'll move his nosy. Oops. There we go. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So it's the nose. Just going for the idea of a nose, and then let's pop those eyes back in there. I'm always nervous about these. Okay, maybe we'll start with some hair. Just ever since I started on that one illustration, there's an illustration I have in here of a different character, and I did a 3/4 or like a profile side view, and yeah, it's hard for me. Ugh. Okay, so let's see. We want a center part, so let's rough that in. He's got white hair. We'll do some like. Chance also has like whitish hair. Hers is more white blonde. So we'll take some of hers, color from hers. Like that's a nice. Nope, that's not what I meant to grab. Okay. So just rough this in. Based on Carter's thing here. It goes down here a little bit. The shape is kind of like swoop. That's too much stabilization on that. Oops. Just wanted to go into OBS to turn my music down a little again. Okay, so we've got like some kind of pieces hanging down here. This goes like, it's very rounded. The back. But like, I think I'm getting that first front. Okay, so we've got like a... So he's an air genasi, so I'm assuming that's why, like, windswept. Of course, he's got windswept hair. Air genasi are kind of like genies, but more elemental based. I mean, they're as close to a genie as you can get in D&D, or at least as pretty close as you can get. So I'm just kind of blocking in. We'll figure this out. Once I finish blocking these all in. Oh, you know what is missing is that sideburn. I feel like that'll help a lot. Like that side, yeah. Okay. Okay. I do a lot of jumping around, I'm realizing. And by realizing, I mean I did already know this, but it's different when you're in front of people, kind of. Just want to edit the arc. And then we should put that ear back in, I feel like. Does the ear even show up? I don't know if it showed. Yeah, I don't think we have the other ear. I think it's just this one. But if it sticks out, let's just see. What's it look like? Because I don't want it quite turned that much. I feel like it's just rear. Rear. I feel like if his ears stuck out, that probably would be the case. But as it stands, no. Yeah, no, it's just not something we need on this anymore. Get rid of that ear. Wondering if I get... The crinkling you hear in the background is my dog playing with garbage. So, enjoy. It's like ASMR, right? Totally. She is having a wonderful time. How's everybody holding up out there? It's been a rough couple weeks, I feel like. I know I was sick. My husband's currently sick. Stuff in the world is crazy. I feel like I could make that smoother. You know what I am doing wrong? Is all of these like go out like this, and I'm so worried about doing this. So there's my problem. That's why reference pictures are important. Like it definitely still goes up like that, but then it goes like over the side a little more. So oh my gosh. Ellie. So that's gonna go around and behind his head. And we're going for big dramatic shapes here. And then this piece will go like behind his head. So I'm gonna block that in so it's a complete solid shape. Carry this down behind the head shape, which is way down here. Okay. I might put these guys at the very bottom so I don't have to scroll past them every time. So, and we do still have like that wind-blown, like swoopy thing going on here. So we'll add a little bit more of that. I like that little tendril there. I'll leave that. When you get a line you like, you don't wanna lose it. Go back to this color. So that's, I collect the colors that I use for these things in their own little palette. So if I ever need to do anything else for them, I can just easily access that there. Squish it a little bit. I feel like it's... Hey, Elle, can you not, please? Get down. Hey, get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Oh, my hair. Looks like Hermione Granger from first Harry Potter, but short. Only one viewer. And it's me, probably. Okay. So where did I put his hair? Did it get stuck in here? Yes, it did. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's group these guys. And then, yeah, that's not. And then this is the group that I want to take elsewhere. cool. So it's at the very bottom now. I won't have to scroll past it every time. This was the shape I started with for Chance's face, and I like squished it, but we don't need that anymore. I feel like that's better. If any of you are Lorecaster listeners, my character Chance will be showing up in this upcoming episode, the episode that releases this week, this Wednesday, which is very exciting. I started playing D&D with these guys in 2023, and all the crinkles, I'm sorry. And they were talking about how they were doing this podcast, and I was like, I want to go to there. We'll use this, maybe. And was really hoping that there'd be some chance of me getting to be asked to be included on that once in a while, like maybe as a guest spot or something, just like really hoping. Yeah, I don't know, I'm not ready to give that thing up yet. That could be cool there. And so it's very exciting. I'm like on it just as a cast member now. Like a year and a half later. It's such an honor, such a joy to do with my friends. I don't want that anymore. So I only have a certain number of layers on here. Here we go, I'm going to copy them just in case. And so I end up with more copies of things. Don't need that layer anymore. Don't need that layer anymore. I don't need the rear. That's my neck shading. But yeah, they were talking about, we're starting a podcast. It's called Lorecasters. Let's play on Lorecasters. I was like, that's very fun and cool. And now look at us. Now I'm drawing on a stream associated with the same group. Like, wow, life is beautiful. Other cool, beautiful things. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm doing color drop. So I can drag and drop this into like a shape, and it will fill in that shape for me, so I don't have to just like manually color everything in, which is cool. However, where did that come from? What the heck? Must be on another layer. So, not that one. It's that one. I don't know. Oh yeah, so the thing about color drop is it usually doesn't fill in unless all the lines are closed. It will fill it in like if you have like very low. I'll show you. So if I go all the way down here, oh nope, those lines are not close enough. So you need to have all the lines closed in order for this to work. I still have the spray paint thing on. But yeah, to close that line. Hi, Elle. No, I don't. I just have my pencil turned up really high. Hey, Pug. What's going on? My girl is here. You gonna help me draw? Yeah? Okay. Let's do it. Let's get you comfy. My little drawing buddy. Co-artist, Ellie. Thank you. What do we think, Ellie? Does that look windswept? Yeah? Oh, thank you. Wow. Thank you so much. Okay, so that section should be closed. So now, can I do it? Yes, I can. Undo it and then. Okay. Let's be as color dropped as possible because otherwise it'll leave like lines in here, and that's not the goal. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oops. Well, she is just going ham on my hand. Ham on my hand. Ham on my hand. Ham on my hand. I'm getting... Can't see it, fortunately, but I'm getting little drool marks on my screen. Yeah, if I have double layers of a certain thing. Okay, that'll close off that section part. Oops. And now for my birthday's tomorrow. I'm running a game at Battle Mage for some friends. We're just doing a fun little fetch quest. Hoping to have a good time. Oh my goodness, you're so full of love, little Ellie. I'm quite pleased with the shape of this hair so far, I think. Oh my gosh. No one's online right now to tell me if you can hear her oinking. But I'm wondering if you can hear her oinking. Okay, is that line closed? That line's not closed. Okay. So we will go and let's give it a shot here. We did it. Wow. Cool, cool. Okay. And now that I'm seeing that all together, I'm going to turn off the other hairpieces. Yeah, hi. Hi, hello. Oh my goodness, hello. Okay. What is it? Let's go back up to, yep, there we go, that one. And then I am going to do a darker version of his hair here. And then connect that. No, because then it's going to be behind his head again. It gets tricky. It gets tricky. What I could do, I should do. Yeah, I'll do this as a separate layer. Okay, get rid of that one, and then this one will go behind his head. What are you doing? What's going on now? Oh, this is gonna be, okay, yeah, so if I do like this, that kind of gives like the illusion that there might be a little bit of hair that went around the back there. wasn't clean before I started this. I'm going to be after this. Wow, thank you, Ellie. Wow, I'm so grateful. Okay, I'm gonna do it right here. Okay, and then that behind his head. So go in front of that. Goes in front of that. Do you even want that anymore? Let's okay. There we go. Put that on top. And then we'll get these loose hairs back in here. Oh my goodness. So I'll change these out a little bit here. Alpha lock. Go. I'll do the same thing here while I'm at it. I don't know why I did that. Nope. Alpha lock. Here's what I'm saying. I'm not a professional by any stretch of the imagination. Can't see what that's doing. Yeah, it's like that. I feel like we need a little bit more volume here. We can add some stuff in with the texture, but I feel like it's just giving Richie Rich right now, and that's not the vibe at all. Alright, so I'm going to keep those two together and then just oh my goodness, how are you so wet? My hair is so fluffy, I feel like I look like an Oompa Loompa today. This is very funny. Okay. Hey, can we chill? Why are we stressed out? Because I should have been doing this earlier in the day. Yeah, I can't argue with that. I really can't. As much as I would like to. And I feel like his hair maybe instead of that like tan color would be like kind of a more blue, like a blue-gray. So we'll bring this around. When I come around. When I come around. So alpha lock. And it's behind stuff again. Silly me. Oh, good burp. That was a good burp. Okay. I'm liking it. Oh. Shoot. Sorry. Just trying to get it out of the way of my dog. Alright, you are silly. You're a silly lady. So let's see if we can airbrush some white on here. Some spray paint. First we'll save that gray. Go in here. Yes, okay. So I just want the back part here to be darker. What if I flip it? Flip it good. Flip vertical. What if I did that? It's proportioned to be on this side. It's giving windswept. It's giving windswept, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. And yeah, I feel like adding these little lines of hair like makes such a difference. Oops. When you're using the right pencil. Okay. Hey, what's going on? I'm just going through and adding some like loose hairs. Vary the thickness a little. Oh, that's a good one. It's a good thickness. Cool. And then do we want the ear in front of that or behind that? You know? We'll rename that ear so we can figure out what's what later. Let's see what it looks like on top of the hair. I mean, look, I don't hate it. I just feel like we could go bigger. I can maybe go back through later and like erase a little bit so his like the tip of his ear is sticking out. This somewhere else. What is going on? You're crazy. She's very busy today. Oh my goodness. Yeah, for my birthday, we're doing it. We're going to Disneyland, which will be Lorecasters together. Going to Disneyland. Won't that be fun? Won't that be fun, Miss Ellie? Yes, I think it will be. I'm gonna try duplicating this and seeing if so if you press and hold, it'll like make the curve for you, which is nice. I can go up here and I can select pieces that I want to get rid of. No, I don't want to do that. So do that and then see. Okay, and then left a mark. So there we go. So when I was doing there as I was sliding my pencil across the screen, so you could like, and then that covers more percentage of the area. Let's see here. So then I also want to do. Okay. Just connect that there, and then boom. Like if we, oops, get rid of it all the way. I didn't get rid of it all the way. Oh no. Okay, and then I messed up something over here. Is that what it was? Okay, there it is. Okay. I feel like we can merge these down so they'll be on the same layer together. So we'll duplicate this just in case we don't like what happens here next. So I just feel like, here we go. And then we go in here and smooth this out a little bit. Yeah, when she starts licking too much, she does that. Why don't you come over here a little bit? Cozy little spot over there? Okay? You okay? I'm interested to see how many people will watch this after the fact. Because no one's watching it now. I feel like when I get some shading in here, that might help. Let's do a couple more little tendrily things. Because this is on its own. When you have alpha lock on, it makes it so you can't draw outside the lines that you already have established. this layer right now. Pretty sure I won't need it ever again, but I am a hoarder, I guess, of layers. Layer hoarder. Love having this solid line here, so I might break that up a little bit. Because here's not like that. Yeah, none of my players are watching for tomorrow, so I'm doing a little fetch quest for a magic item for my birthday celebration with my friends. So they will be going to a temple and completing some fun silly little tasks and doing some sort of fight I haven't figured out yet. I should be doing that instead of this, probably. And yet here I sit. Okay, I'm gonna move the sideburn thing. This is a sideburn, right? It's like a baby sideburn. I must have stretched it out and away from the face, which is unfortunate. Why didn't anyone tell me I was doing that? Because there's no one here. All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself. Is that too far in? I feel like maybe, possibly. Yeah, it is too close to his ear. So move that over. I've got to go through and clean a lot of this up, I think. It's hard not to get distracted when you're like working and then you see, oh, here's like something I missed, and here's something else I missed, and you kind of feel like you're not making any progress because you keep going and like touching everything. Excuse me. Some people are able to focus, I think, from what I understand. Like they know that this is the task at hand, so on and so forth. And then they're able to just do it, like Phil can do it. Like I had all day I could have been doing this, and instead I was still working on this, but just not on Twitch. There, okay, that helped, I think. And then as soon as like my husband got off work, I'm like, you know what I'm gonna want to spend time away from you to try this thing I could have been trying all day. Perfect. Make it up to him somehow. So I don't know quite what's going on over here exactly. I see. Okay, so what happens if I delete that? Looks like I got some like spray paint over here where I didn't want spray paint necessarily. Is that the vibe? Like, what is happening here? Okay, so one of my layers up here is where my white is. That's not here. Oh, it's here, I bet. Yep. Yep. Well, there's your problem. Here's your problem. And then I said I wanted to, like, make it kind of bumpy over here so it looks kind of like actual movement. So I'm going to go in and erase. Yeah, I'm excited for Disney. I hope it's fun. I've never gone to like a theme park with friends. I have. It just the last time was in middle school. How should that look? Okay, so the light colored hair does come up and around the darker space. I feel like, okay. Okay, so I took the whole thing. Oh, hello. Hi, Phil. Oh, my husband's online. Thanks, hon. Oh, my Mac will go to sleep soon unless plugged into a power outlet. How much battery do I have? 8%. Okay, so Phil, I'll go until my computer dies and then I'll come down for dinner. How old is this fella? I believe Cordys is Carter's character. I mean, you can... Our buddy Carter. I believe he's in his 20s. His early 20s? He's definitely not 30 yet. Thanks for watching. You're the only person watching. It means a lot. Okay, so kind of just feel like maybe I should just that's husband goals right there, guys, in case you're wondering. 20s but with white hair due to stress. Yes, I agree. We should talk to him about that. Hey Carter, why is your character so stressed? I mean, because you're looking. All the other, I mean, it's very cool he's got white hair, don't get me wrong. But all the other Air Genasi pictures I saw online were like dark hair. So I do like the white. Again, white blonde. But this is like white. White. Okay. Switch how thick this is. How thick. Yeah, that. I always love adding those pieces in. We'll switch the thickness again. It's a frizzy. So he he's on the sea a lot, from what I understand. So he'd have frizzy hair. Frizzy hair on a frizzy boy. Just kidding, I don't know. He's not really a frizzy boy. Okay. So maybe, like, what if I skip that part? Yeah, maybe I just won't put that there. And then let's try this instead. You excited for Disney, Phil? A ship hand or a beach boy? He was a ship hand. So he was a boat boy, if you will. Of course, yeah. And you're not a big ride guy, but is there a ride you are looking forward to? The world wants to know. Inquiring minds want to know. My inquiring mind. Okay, and then what if... Okay, so I did that. So another layer here. Do it in that gray. Astro Blasters, yes. The Toy Story... Oh, yes. Okay, Phil is like a champ at Toy Story Mania and at Astro Blasters. He beats me almost every time. I think there was one time where I won, maybe, and it might have been because his thing glitched. But, you know, he doesn't have to know that. Toy Story Mania is a good time. I think Astro Blasters, between those two, I think Astro Blasters might be my favorite. Toy Story Mania hurts my wrist. But you're just like able to just pump it out. Oh, look at the kitty. Cute. Okay, so I kind of just want to make this like one chunk. Right. I'm just running into some issues here. Some issues. Maybe, the new Marvel rides will be cool. I'm excited for those. And now maybe like the novelty is worn off of them, so we'll actually be able to like not have to stand. I heard that people are having to stand in line just to get into the campus for a while. So hopefully that's not a thing anymore. Okay, so my thought is, okay, if I do this, okay. I feel like there's just a layer in here that's kind of messing with my head. And I'm trying to figure out which one that is. I may have to redo some of my little cute hairs, but I'm excited to see. I hope we get to see the Spider-Man robot that does like flips and stuff. Just the fact that a robot can do that is so cool to me. The technology. Oops. Ooh, okay, actually, just remembered a fun little trick I can do here. I can highlight this. I can go into this layer, hit select on that whole thing. And then, okay, invert. And then that will be the only area I can draw on, which means I can go in with my thing and it'll stop there, which is great. That's what I needed. I think that's just what I needed. I needed something. Where's this gray line coming from? Oh, I'm doing it on the wrong layer. That's why. I'll figure this out. New trick alert.